And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for it's the NBA on 2. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. We've got Edwards, also Russell Westbrook out there. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Buzelis, and it's Kamare in at the four-man position.
I love Westbrook hitting that one. It's in his comfort zone for sure, and it prevents defenders from just clogging the lane.
Outside Maxey. Back to Tatum. Shots blocked. It's Edwards on the wing. Inside. The rebound by Turner. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Back to Maxey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Maxey against Westbrook. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Kamari. Hartenstein with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Hartenstein a screen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
They throw good, Edwards. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Tatum from long range. Cleveland again missing.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
To the left side wing. Here's Kamari. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. The rebound by Maxey. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Melton. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Edwards can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the paint. Pass to Turner from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Celtics second.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Maxey. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edwards has got 6.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
Maxey against Westbrook. Maxey passes to Tatum. He buries it from 3. Tatum's gotten his third basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. On defense, the Cavaliers. Pass to Buzelis. They set the screen. From downtown, fires in the triple.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
Edwards against Tatum. And stolen by Edwards. Westbrook against Maxey. Westbrook with the miss. The Cavs trailing. And here's Tatum. He's got 7. 4-3. Boston with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Edwards against Tatum. Outside Maxey. Batase with a screen. Here's the 3. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 5.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Buzelis. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Buzelis has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Westbrook right side. And yep, it's good. Westbrook's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
For 3, Maxey. They get the rebound. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse team.
A different look for Cleveland. Horford, he's checked in for Batase. Watson comes in for Turner. And it's Beverly in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's McBride. Hero outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Richards with a screen. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hero. Top of the key. No good there.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Over Stewart. Tatum can't hit. Boston leading by 3. Outside McBride. Hero outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Bogdanovich. Tatum from long range. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Richards. Hero with it. Bogdanovich from long range. Here's Richards. Horford pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. And it's all tied up.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things. Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball-handling option.
Horford, a screen on Hero. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hero against Paul. Right side McBride. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the
Horford outside. Beverly, the pass to Horford. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Edwards. Buzelis out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position.
Yeah, what a flashy player Westbrook is. He loves putting on a show with his handles.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Bataze's checked in for Chris Paul. Clock at 6. For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Now Edwards. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Outside Watson. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. from deep. Melton. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up to the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Batadze. Still no points. Maxey, that's good. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And they double up Edwards. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Back to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 9 points.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Melton passes to Batadze. Maxey surveys. Pass to Watson. Back to Maxey. Takes the three. Here's Batadze. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Buzelis from the arc. The rebound by Melton. Pass to Maxey. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Here's Buzelis. He has 6. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Melton. The 3-ball. And Cleveland another 3.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
A different look for Cleveland. Tatum, he's checked in for Watson. And Pritchard is subbed in for Maxey. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Boston. Buzelis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
To the inside. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Hardenstein. Here's Buzelis. To the middle. Edwards using the vertical. Wow.
Well, the athleticism Edwards has is off the charts. He makes those alley-oop catches look effortless.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Turner. Inside. Here's Pritchard. Launches a 3. They get it back. Tatum, a screen on Westbrook. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards against Tatum. Shoots from 14. Again, Boston.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Melton on the wing. Pass to Turner for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Here's Buzelis. Melton covers. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A different look for Cleveland. Al Horford comes in for Bataze. And it's Paul in for Melton. Left side, Tatum. Turner for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by Boston. And Horford powers it home.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that 2-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Hero outside. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And that one falls for Hero.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
And so Hero nails both of them. And here's Paul. Yet to see a basket. Down low. Here's Tatum. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there. Right at the rim, but came up empty.
Richards with a screen. Hero for 3. Kept alive. Outside Bogdanovich. Hartenstein a screen. Here's McBride. Pure from 3-point range. McBride's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Outside McBride. From outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hero outside. To the middle. Here's Richards. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. Outside Tatum, puts up a 3.
Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Hartenstein with a screen on Tatum. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him. Yes, it's good. Boston leading by 3. Hero outside. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Hero's got 7 points. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use paper calendars, Ernie.
Showing your age there, old buddy.
Well, I walked into that one. And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Jason Tatum out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Maxi, then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Melton in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Edwards, the pass to Hartenstein, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Tatum looking it over.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Cleveland, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little. Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Pass to Buzelis. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Maxi. Melton outside. The 3 is up. And another shot. And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Melton outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Tatum can't hit.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Westbrook outside. 3-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 9 rebounds now. Maxi, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You really can't understate the energy Maxi brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Maxey. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Edwards. He's still feeling it. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Turner. Tatum with it. Give him 23. Turner inside. Rebounded by Kamari. Celtics lead by 9. Westbrook right side. Outside Edwards. Hartenstein with a screen on Melton. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Pass to Buzelis. Now Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Maxey. Ball stolen. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Kamari. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Batadze's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And you see the potential Buzelis has as a shooter. This kid's upside is definitely enticing.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. Beverly's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Stewart's checked in. Beverly, the pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Melton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Inside, up top Maxey. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, I love watching Tatum compete like this. Getting his revenge with the 3 of his own.
Edwards looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. With the step back. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. I'll look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 5th best, Boston.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
No good on that one. Some changes for Boston. Bogdanovich has checked in for Kamara. McBride comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Hero in for Russell Westbrook. Good on the second one. Celtics lead by 7. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to McBride. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Melton from behind the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's McBride. Maxey covering. Back to Bogdanovich. Stewart, screen on Beverly. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 5.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And Maxey, here we go. There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
At the line for Cleveland, Jason Tatum. Shooting 1. Timeout, Cleveland. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pritchard comes in for Beverly. Richards is checked in for Boston.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Bogdanovich. Richards with a screen. Fires the 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
From deep, Melton. And the 3-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stewart, screen on Melton. Pulls up, high post. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And Melton drops them both. Celtics lead by 4. Now Bogdanovich. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Hero with it. Tatum pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the inside. Here's Batase. Some solid defense from Stewart. And for Boston, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Richards has got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Pritchard. Melton outside. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Stewart. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Celtics also with a sub. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point game. Back to Paul. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Hero for 3. Tatum with a steal. 1:05 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Celtics with the lead. Hero, the pass to Bogdanovich. Richards with a screen. And that one is hammered home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Pritchard. Melton outside. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum for the tie. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
The leaner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The 3. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Celtics 5 right now. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Kamari in at the 4. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Batase's checked in for Melton.
The line for the Celtics. Buzelis. 1 shot.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is important for a rookie.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Paul. Celtics lead by 7. Westbrook outside. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Tatum draws the double. Turner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Hartenstein. Tatum brings a double team. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Maxey against Westbrook. Right side Tatum. Batadze. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Edwards against Maxey. Pass to Kamari. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Up top, Tatum. Shoots over Hartenstein. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive.
Timeout.
But he can't do it all by himself.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Cleveland making a change here. Melton's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Batadze, the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. The 3. And Maxey, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Now here's Edwards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 29 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Tatum against Edwards. From deep, Melton. Boston pulls it in. Kamari's got 5 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Edwards. Pass to Kamari. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Batadze's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Tatum draws the double. Edwards against Melton. Tatum a screen on Edwards. From deep, Melton gets the 3 ball to go.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Back to Westbrook. Hartenstein with a screen on Maxey. Westbrook, the pass to Hartenstein. And here's Edwards. Melton covers. 4 on the clock. Hartenstein with a screen on Melton. The offensive rebound. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Boston, Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Please welcome to the
Celtics on D. They've led by as many as 11. Turner finds Melton. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Celtics lead by 6. From 12 feet. Again, the miss by Boston. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Melton. And here is Maxey. Here's Turner. Down low. Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Now Hartenstein. This one for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
From deep, Melton. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Pass to Westbrook. Deflects the pass. Here's Buzelis. Melton covers. Here's Westbrook. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the Celtics lead by 7.
On offense, Westbrook is so determined. He constantly hustles until he finds points.
There's Tatum with the 3. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 41.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Buzelis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Outside Maxey. Tatum a screen on Westbrook. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Maxey, that's good.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
To the wing, right side. Here's Kamari. Turner covers. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Tatum. Pass to Turner. Here's Maxey. It's deflected. Edwards against Tatum. To the middle. Here's Kamari. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Melton passes to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hartenstein with a screen on Maxey. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tatum passes to Turner. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Edwards against Maxey. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on it. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Throw good, Edwards.
But what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Melton to halt the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Hartenstein with it. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
It's tipped. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our
At the small forward position,
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Sabonis, Harden out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Leonard, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Giddey finds Lively. Levine wide open, drills the three-pointer.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Outside, Sabonis. Golden State moving the ball around. Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Harden for 3. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
There's never a lack of energy on the offensive glass from Sabonis. He saves tons of possessions for them.
Here's Leonard on target from 13 feet.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
To the paint. Stolen by Lively. the rebound goes to the Warriors. Middleton looking it over. Lets the three fly. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Middleton against Ayton. Leonard makes it off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Middleton. Valanciunas. It's good on the putback.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Levine kicks to Leonard. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break, checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Bucks.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Now here's Middleton. Valanciunas sets a screen for Middleton. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Giddey the pass to Ayton. Leonard with the ball. 6 points for him. Shoots from 12. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Leonard's got 8 points. Lively against Sabonis. Middleton outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Middleton over Levine. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Now here's Gordon. Still yet to score. Pass to Sabonis. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Leonard with the block.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Shoots it up. The offensive rebound. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Lively. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Harden. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Levine kicks to Leonard. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Gordon. Screen by Sabonis. And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Levine. Giddey against Harden. Leonard draws the double. Levine finds Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Good.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Golden State also making some changes. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Porter subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Middleton. The kick out to Porter. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Dick. Hardaway, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Chris Middleton. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And the Warriors making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Porter, bounce pass for 3. Middleton, rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dick passes to Black. To the inside. Pass to Bona. From past the arc. Great D that time from Hardaway. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. They trail by 1. In the corner, Middleton with it. There's O'Neal with the 3. The shot will not fall. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Black. The rebound by Sharp. Warriors shooting just about an even 40% to start. Hardaway kicks to Porter. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The Bucks working the ball around. Dick can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. No scoring in this one. Back to Hardaway. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Porter kicks to Hardaway. Unloads from 9. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Black. Fires for 3. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Porter passes to Middleton. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Dick, that's good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Porter. Still scoreless. Down low. A kick out to O'Neal. Releases. Porter finds Hardaway. Shoots over Dick. Hardaway, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Black. Here's Wells. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kevin Porter is out there with Harden. And there's Gordon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward position. Here is Harden following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Gordon against Levine. Here's Black. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Levine. Lively sends a screen for Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Back to Sabonis. Golden State moving it around. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches it. And Lively pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Porter with it. Defended by Giddey. Harden outside. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Ayton. Here's Lively. No good on the three. Porter passes to Harden. Outside, Sabonis. Inside. To stop the drought. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And checking out some stats for Levine. Good season for him last year. He was around 19 points per game last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Bucks. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And now a look at James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Porter kicks to Harden. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Ayton a screen. Back the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Porter against Levine. Porter dishes to Gordon. Harden outside. No good on the triple. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Levine. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. O'Neal comes in for Sabonis. Hardaway is subbed in for Kevin Porter. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Outside Leonard for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Giddey against Hardaway.
That's a spot on the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
The Bucks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And the first one at the line is good. Wells, he's checked in for the Bucks. Golden State also making some changes. Sharp comes in for Valanciunas, and Middleton subbed in for Aaron Gordon. And both free throws good for Giddey. And so Harden will bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Pass to O'Neal, and here's Middleton. Over Wells. Off target with the jump hook. Dick passes to Giddey. And here's Leonard. Guarded by O'Neal. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
To the inside. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Now Giddey. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Wells. Now Dick. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Harden with the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Dick. Here's the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. And Middleton kicks to Harden. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Middleton. And the Warriors miss again. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Harden. 8 points for him. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Wells. Middleton can't get it to go.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Dick with it. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Hardaway. They could use a bucket, and it's blocked. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. James Harden getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper.
And that concludes.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Derek Lively is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Gordon finds a bonus. Giddey against Harden. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Leonard, the pass to Lively. Giddey, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 7 points in the game. Middleton on the wing. Back to Harden. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And LaVine throws it down.
Just muscling through the contact. LaVine is a flat-out star.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Back to Giddey. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Lively with it. Here's Giddey. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Black's checked in for Leonard. The Warriors also with a sub. Porter's checked in. LaVine with it. Sabonis defending. Pass to Giddey. To the paint. And here is Ayton. Black dishes to LaVine. He can't get that one to fall. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Middleton against LaVine. Now Valanciunas. For 3, Middleton. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Gordon against LaVine. The 3. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Middleton against LaVine. Gordon with a screen on LaVine. Middleton can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Black kicks to Levine. Down low. The jump hook. And it's Giddey getting it to go. Giddey's got 11.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Ayton against Valanciunas. Pass to Sabonis. Fires from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Giddey against Porter. Giddey no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
Middleton against Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Porter. Here's Gordon. 5 on the clock. Porter with the screen for Middleton. Porter, no luck. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And again, the Bucks miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Black, guarded by Porter. Pulls it up. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
You talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Valanciunas passes to Sabonis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Let's look at the stats for Domantas Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 19 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Brady Diggs checked in for Josh Giddey. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jackson, he's checked in for Derek Lively. And Wells is subbed in for Black. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Golden State. O'Neal comes in for Aaron Gordon. Here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Yep, it counts.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside, Levine lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Levine against Porter. Jackson, a screen on Porter. Inside, Jackson dishes to Ayton. The Bucks making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Porter. Here's Dick. Here's Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Harden scanning the floor. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks leading by 3. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Dick. Ayton in the corner. Jackson finds Leonard. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Ayton. Offline with his three. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Levine, here we go. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Going inside, Harden kicks to O'Neal. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Sabonis against Leonard. Look at the focus from Leonard. Wow.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Back to Levine. Over Harden. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Back to Hardaway. Kept alive. For the lead. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Levine against Hardaway. Bucks passing it around. To the paint. Here's Leonard. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Now, here's Sabonis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top, up by 3. And time to step aside. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Harden. Gordon out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard. And it's Leonard missing.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass to Gordon. Sabonis with the ball. To the middle. He's looking for Middleton and finds him.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Gordon. Giddy defending. Gordon kicks to Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Dick passes to Giddey. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 3. Now Middleton. Harden outside. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Back to Middleton. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Harden for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9. Back to Giddey. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gordon kicks to Middleton. For the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Giddey the pass to Ayton. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Levine's checked in for the Bucks. Lively a screen on Hart to the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Middleton. Golden State moving it around. Valanciunas draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Sabonis, the pass to Gordon. Clock is at 3. The 3 from Harden. They get a hand on it. Bucks trail by 7. And it's Giddey in the corner. Leonard against Harden. And here is Giddey. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Gordon. Puts up a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Giddey.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Giddey.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Sabonis. Buries the long-range jumper. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Middleton outside. Poked away. Puts up a deep 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes a step back. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And that one misses. Warriors leading by 3 in the corner. Middleton with it to the paint. Sabonis goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
Back to Giddey. A 3 from Leonard. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Leonard's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Milwaukee. Pass to Gordon. Back to Harden. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. A 3. Harden, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside Gordon. Harden outside. Sabonis against Lively. Middleton outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Warriors have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Back to Harden. Middleton outside. Over Levine and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Milwaukee's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Sabonis. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 6. Harden outside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Now Sabonis. Lively defending. And it's blocked. Second shot opportunity. And Sabonis lays it up and in. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Clock is ticking, but Sabonis stays composed, just looks for his shot, not any shot.
.54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Lively a screen on Sabonis. And they get it, and finished off by Lively.
Yeah, Leonard really really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Gordon kicks to Harden, and they double up Gordon out to the right wing. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Clock at 4. Golden State moving the ball around. From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Giddey. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul. Team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Giddey with it. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.